Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode on this channel. Today we will be talking about the Eyewitness DK, Arctic and Antarctic, literally both. So let's get started. This Arctic and Antarctic talking about, what does it talk about? Well, first of all, it talks about a lot about Snow Queen, the Snow Queen, which is not my type if you ask me. But then later it just goes on and drones on and on about these very cool facts about the Arctic. But well, not all of them you can say, but just few of them. I wish they could have sent more interesting facts that could have been put in a video, but they didn't, which was lame to me. And then one day, this was what happens. First of all, there is this person in the 18,000s who goes on and explores in Antarctica. Then he comes back with some accurate measurements, and the very least temperature recorded station in this Antarctica place was below 130 degrees Fahrenheit and negative 130 degrees Celsius too, both of them. Now this might not make any sense to you, but it is true. Second of all, this Antarctic business, now let's talk about it. The Arctic is in the North Pole. It is the area surrounding the North Pole. It's made out of Alaska, which was part of United States, some Finland part, no, not England. There is also Russia, mostly it is Russia, and a lot of other European countries too. There's loads and loads of debates of who owns the Arctic, but for now, let's just say that it is all the countries that are in the world. And then the Antarctic people have been trying to claim the land as theirs. Since there is no official flag of Antarctica, they said, let's just separate the Antarctica and literally melt it. No, I'm kidding about the melting part. Just like this. First of all, let's just split it into all these nations. And then over 18 nations have decided to join in to the survival and extinction of the Arctic. This might not have been all the cases that we might have gone into true, but however, at least it's still something pretty good, okay? Second of all, there are loads and loads of things that we need to talk about the Arctic. Antarctica is about a lot of things here. Antarctica might have the penguins and the emperor penguins, but however, it is kind of cool to talk about. Antarctica was actually, no, it is not actually a part of this, so let's just skip that part. Antarctica was actually, to me, sounds like ants and the Arctic. So that's how I like to memorize the name Antarctica. And of course, it is also said to be a desert of itself. A desert always has to be cold. I mean hot. A desert can be cold also, as long as it is dry and doesn't have any type of rain for as long as possible. It is called a desert. And that is exactly the types of the deserts that we need to talk about. Yeah. And so that is where I really want to end this episode. But however, there is one thing I really need to talk about before I end this episode, and a question here. The question of this episode today is this. Why is the Arctic called the Arctic and the Antarctica Antarctica? Write your answers in the comments below and think of your own series before you start researching. And so, let's get started in the next episode. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next episode. Jinhan out. Peace!